Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss about Aloha. Aloha is one of the random access techniques. We have different random access techniques such as Aloha, slotted Aloha, carrier sense multiple access, CSMA with collision detection, and CSMA with collision avoidance. Today we are going to discuss about pure Aloha. So, what is Aloha? So, in case of Aloha, what exactly happens is that a particular node accesses the channel in a random manner. That is, whenever a particular station has a frame to be transmitted, it immediately transmits the frame over the channel. So, if we have four stations, all the four stations, whenever they have a data frame, they transmit the frame through the channel. So this is not an exactly an appropriate technique because there is a very high probability that collision may occur in this particular case. So if we take the procedure, initially whenever a station has a frame to send, it immediately sends the frame. It waits for twice the time of travel for that particular frame from the transmitter to the receiver. After twice the time, if an acknowledgement is received, then the frame is successfully transmitted. If an acknowledgement is not received, it indicates that the frame has been collided with some other frame. If it collides with some other frame, then a random time is taken by the particular station, and after the random time, again the frame is sent back. So, is this an appropriate method? No, it is not an appropriate method. Why? Because we can see in this particular case that here, this particular frame B will collide with frame A over here. Similarly, A collides with B over here. So, there is a high probability of collision whenever you send a frame in a random manner. So, what is the vulnerable time in case of Aloha? In case of Aloha, suppose if we assume that this frame B is colliding with frame A, it will collide with frame A at this current position, that is like this. Suppose if the same frame is over here, even then there will be a collision. Suppose the frame is here, even then there will be a collision with frame A. Suppose if it travels out of the frame A, that is in this position, even then there will be a collision. And suppose if it starts over here, even then there will be a collision. So which means that, right, if we consider this to be FR, that is this to be FR, then the vulnerable time for any frame will be twice the FR. Right from starting from this position till this position, there will be collision. So when a frame moves over another frame, right from here till here, when it reaches, it covers around one frame time, that is TFR, and when it moves out of it also, until it goes completely out, there will be collision. So totally we have twice the frame time. That is the vulnerable time for pure Aloha. Since the vulnerable time is high, we can find that the maximum throughput that we could get for pure Aloha is only 0.184.